I'm Ashley Tinkle, and my presentation is over technology and our children. So today, technology has become easier and faster to access. You can now search the internet and watch videos from the touch of a button from the palm of your hand. Looking around, I know each and every one of you has a cell phone and knows how to use it well. So 9 of 10 adults own a cell phone, meaning that everyone in this room owns a cell phone, like I stated before. At any given moment, you can walk into a restaurant, go to a grocery store, and there's a little kid with a phone staring at it. Most of the time, parents are using this to distract their children, to keep them under control while they're in a situation. That way they can have relaxed and controlled environment, so they can have a nice dinner or some situation like that. I've been witness to this many times through friends of my own that have children. But what I'm going to go over now is I'm going to do some background research, and this is what I found. With technology, every growing and our children's well-being comes into question. What impact is technology having on our children's development? How does our use of YouTube videos and games to control our children affect their social, physical, emotional, and parental interaction? So social media and technology are becoming a key part of life and every day. Technology keeps growing. The way we process it, the way we develop it, keeps growing. With adolescents are becoming the highest users of technology. Kids nowadays are born into the world of technology. Everyone after 2000 basically came out with a cell phone. Although technology has allowed individuals to stay connected and update with the world around them, it can also hinder one's self of now and those around them. Most people are just glued to their screen for the time being. It's because of this accessibility to technology that adolescents are putting less importance on face-to-face time and are hindering their social development. Don't turn it. Social development is a key part of a child's development. With technology having such a strong presence, communication has become strained. Many children today just spend their time texting. They don't actually talk to someone, they don't use the phone, they're mostly just texting and have their head down. With children having more and more screen time, the parent-child relationship has weakened and communication patterns have changed. The parent-child relationship is a crucial part of child development, improving their communication skills and increasing life satisfaction and mental health. It was found many adolescents make decisions without referencing their parents at all, mostly using some form of internet technology to find the answers to their questions instead of referring back to their parents. Not only is verbal communication impacted by technology, but so is physical development. Technology has increased a sedentary lifestyle. For sedentary life is a lifestyle without little to no physical activity at all. So a lot of children nowadays are inside playing games on the internet, on social media, doing things of that effect. Children today do not experience the benefits of outdoors, as technology is often taking up their time. This sedentary lifestyle has increased childhood obesity and depression. So physical development and mental health have gone down, and they go hand in hand. So with the increase of obesity comes an increase in depression. Social media can have a large impact on the emotional well-being of our adolescents, and it allows anonymity. The epidemic of cyberbullying has become more and more evident, and children are experiencing high levels of anxiety, depression, and even increased suicidal thoughts. So for this research, participants from the research assessed included over 200 participants between the ages of 12 and 18. They are mostly female, and they came from various countries, including the United States and Egypt. A lot of the students were randomly picked from public schools across the different countries and were used for this research. The methods used to collect this information was each participant and their parent were received consent forms. That way they knew what they were getting into, what they had to fill out. So the researchers used self-evaluating forms, so the child took them home with their parents and filled out how much activity they had with technology and social media throughout the day. The questions that were on this were validated by specialized individuals in the child development facility. That way they can gather the most information without children kind of exaggerating their social media use. So the procedures were next. When gathering information, I used many scholarly databases. I used the Indiana State Memorial Cunningham Library for majority of my research. I was able to narrow down my searches by using keywords such as child development, technology, and just kind of specifying to figuring out how many kids are actually using technology. I also used the filters that indicated English language and that had at least over 100 participants in each case. And then I wanted to analyze the data that I collected. And during my analysis, the majority of the studies were analyzed by means, standard deviation, and percentage, using the mean of all the variables to conclude my results. So the results from my research concluded that children today have unlimited access to technology. They spend a large majority of their time using technology, on average spending about 2 to 4 hours a day on their phones. In one study, there was found a correlation between the number of hours used in technology and how poor a child's communication and relationship was with their parent. And another study that I found, 50% of adults and 50% of adolescents send 100 text messages a day. That's a lot. 2/3 of parents do not approve of their children's technology use, but adolescents went on to say that the majority of their parents also use the same amount of technology or more. There's also been some found correlation between the amount of childhood obesity and technology use, referring back to that sediment life. Moreover, an increase in depression was correlated to the use of social media. A lot of children experiencing cyberbullying and just the pressure of the things you can find on social media nowadays with modeling and other things like that. This research has shown that in the increasing use of technology can hinder our children's development. The more screen time our children spend, the less time they are worrying about the world around them. It is important for us to unplug from technology and spend face-to-face time with our loved ones in order to increase our child-parent relationships and the well-being of our children. It's important to remember that face-to-face communication is just as important as being able to stay connected around the world with everyone. Thank you.